What is going on, Phantom Army? It's your boy Phantom Stilts, and welcome back once again, guys, to a brand new class video for MW2 on the channel. This is going down, at least for the time being, as my most OP weapon in the game, the taq-v. This gun is literally a 1 to 2 shot, depending on if you hit him in chest and higher. 1 to 2 shot weapon to kill, maybe 3. If you're accurate with this weapon, it's going to take down people in no time flat. When I was using this weapon for the first time, I actually couldn't believe how OP it was. It's almost like a cheat code. If you have any kind of accuracy, this thing's going to beam, and especially with this class setup. So I wanted to go through this class setup with you guys to make sure you guys are getting the best bang for your buck out of this weapon. Again, I think it's even more viable than the Cast-Off 74U, which was my pick when the game first came out as the most OP weapon in the game. This might take the cake, guys. So make sure to like and subscribe if you guys are brand new to the channel here if you guys would like more content like this, as well as other content on the channel, such as live streams, which we try to do every Tuesday, Thursday, and also Monday, Wednesday, Friday, giving you guys some content to chew on. So make sure to like and subscribe if you guys are brand new here, and we'll get right into this class setup. So I did some tuning on the weapon as well. As always, whenever you have a weapon, you want to get it all the way up to max level in order to take full advantage of the attachments that you have with that weapon that you're able to unlock by just using the weapon. So first and foremost, we went with the Polyfire or Polar Fire S muzzle. So we did that for the sound suppression, the bullet velocity, the damage range, and the recoil smoothness. So this is sort of like the Echoless 80 on the assault rifle class, which I told you the assault rifle class I think is the most OP across the board weapon class in the game. As far as weapon, singular weapon, I think the taq-v takes the cake, especially with this setup. So that's what we went for with the muzzle. Second, or the tuning actually we went with the muzzle was all the way to the recoil smoothness, so 140, and all the way for bullet velocity to give us a little bit more damage range and a little bit more damage from range and stuff like that. So next we went with the FTAC Ripper 56, and the reason we went with this is the aiming idle stability, the hip fire accuracy, and the recoil stabilization. So as you can see in the green bar there for accuracy, it gives us a huge boost in how accurate this weapon is. And when we're coupling that with damage range as well as bullet velocity, and we have the accuracy to boot, this thing's going to be an absolute terror around multiplayer maps. And I would even use this for Warzone if I were you. So this build, I think, is very viable in Warzone as well. I think it's even better than the taq-56, but you be the judge. Everything's about preference. Some people like the taq-56 better than the taq-v. I'm of the opinion that either one will work, but I think this build, especially with the 50-round drum, which we're going to get into in a second, I think it's just OP as hell. To tune the FTAC Ripper 56, we went with the recoil stabilization all the way to the top and the aiming idle stability all the way to the right. So that's what we went for with the underbarrel. The 50-round mag, we just did that for our magazine ammo capacity. So a 30-round mag versus a 50, obviously you get more shots off. You have less time to reload with your 50-round mag. Next, we went with the demo CLEANSHOT grip. And we actually didn't tune this, so you're actually going to see some live tuning. But we went with this for the sprint to fire speed and the ADS speed. And we'll go ahead and tune this real quick. So let's see. Recoil steadiness. Actually gives us more if we do aim down sight speed. And then if we do, yes, we want some accuracy too. So there we go. Okay. So we went with the demo CLEANSHOT grip for the sprint to fire, or the sprint to fire speed and the ADS speed. So that's what we went for with that. It gives us a big boost in the handling as well as the accuracy. And then last but not least, we have the TV LPX 434 stock. And the reason we went with that one is because of the aiming idle stability. As you see, another big boost in accuracy. So this thing is an absolute beam from range. It's literally a 1 to 2 shot depending on where you hit it. It's probably going to be a 1 shot, obviously, if you hit them in the head. 2, 3 shots at the most, they're dead, dude. Like this gun is ridiculously overpowered with these attachments. And these are just the base attachments you get for unlocking the gun. Obviously, these other attachments are unlocked by unlocking other weapons and other stuff like that. But this is the best build I can say for the taq-v receiver on the taq-56 build or the taq-v build. I think this is the best one you can come up with the ones available to you without unlocking any other weapons or taking any other weapons to other levels. So that's the main build for the taq-v. We also went with something a little bit different for our sidearm here. We went with the side impact, which I believe you get out of the battle pass. So what we did there is it's just a remasking, I believe, of the X13 auto. So when we go into here, we went with the impact point barrel. That gives us expanded gunsmithing, recoil control, and hip fire accuracy. So I think this is already this is a pre-build, build for this gun. So we went with that. We went with the FTAC Tiger grip for the underbarrel. So that is what we're using for the underbarrel. It looks like it doesn't really give us any. It's more for aesthetic purposes, which is okay. 24 round mag versus, I believe it's a 10 round mag without this. Oh, so it is a 24 round mag. Okay. And then we have the X13 COACHWHIP stock. So it turns to this more or less into like a little SMG pistol. Because it's already an auto pistol by design, but this turns it into more of like a submachine gun, I think, which is kind of cool. So for the X13 COACHWHIP stock, we went with the recoil control and the aiming walk speed. And then last but not least, we went with the Corvus downrange 0.0, and that gives us just a little bit of a sight. So when we're aiming down sight, we don't have to use the iron sights for the pistol, because I'm sure with recoil, it probably jumps all over the damn place. So that's more or less what we did for our sidearm. So we have that there. And then last but not least, we'll go through our usual pretty much cut and paste perks and tactical and lethal, and as well as our field upgrade for the class setup. So I went with the stim and the frag grenade for the tactical and lethal respectively. And then last but not least, before we get to the field upgrade, we have our perk package, which always go with the scavenger so we can pick up ammo and utilities as we run around the map. Tracker, so we can see where people are on the map as far as their footsteps. Fast hands, which I'm going to say it again, I've said it on every single build I've done for multiplayer. This is the most underutilized and underappreciated, I think, perk in the game. Fast hands. If you have a very, very aggressive playstyle, I would recommend using fast hands on every single multiplayer build that you use. And last but not least, the OP and ultimate perk in the game, Ghost, lets you be basically invisible to everything on the map as far as recon is concerned. UAVs, portable radars, heartbeat sensors, all that fun stuff. So that's more or less the build, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Let me know what you guys think of this build as opposed to the taq-56 that I did a couple of weeks ago. I personally think, like I said at the beginning of the video, I think this is the most OP weapon in the game, especially if you build it out. And I don't think there's much of a comparison between these and the taq-56. I think this taq-v build is bar none the best build that I've done so far as damage and getting you the best bang for your buck for that damage. So without any further ado, thank you guys again so much for dropping by the channel. Thank you guys so much for checking out the class video. Let me know what you guys think of this build, if you're going to use it, if you've tweaked it a little bit, what you use on your taq-v. But I think the taq-v, especially with that 50 round drum and the attachments that we have on here, it's the most OP weapon in the game that I've used. I was very, very surprised about the TTK. It's almost instant. When you're firing at somebody, about 2-3 bullets, if you're hitting them, it's going to kill them, no matter where you're hitting them at. So, like I said, thank you guys so much for checking out the channel and coming by the video. I really appreciate it. Make sure to like and subscribe if you guys are brand new here, and make sure to take note of that schedule as well, that we stream every Tuesday, Thursday, as well as Monday, Wednesday, Friday, giving you guys some videos to chew on until those stream days, and then also various streams that are not scheduled on the weekends. So without any further ado, thank you guys again so much for checking out the channel and the video. I really appreciate it. Make sure to like and subscribe if you're new here, and I will see you guys on the next one. Take care, guys.